Which one is Best Picture-less?
Wow. I should know this, and I don't, and I have to go first. I am going to say Saving Private Ryan is Best Pictureless. Laura.
Saving Private Ryan.
Brian.
Saving Private Ryan.
Greg.
It is Saving Private Ryan because Shakespeare in Love won.
Shakespeare in Love won. One of
So
the great.
everybody got that?
One of the great Oscar crimes in history.
I was going to be like, Ireland, let me go first. It's okay.
Well, I can sing every song from The Sound of Music.
Yes.
And so I assume it won Best Picture, but I wasn't sure.
All right. Which of these musical artists is Grammy-less? It is either Bob Marley or Lizzo. Which one is Grammy-less?
Brian.
Lizzo.
Greg.
Bob Marley.
I think it is Bob Marley. Laura.
Bob Marley.
It is Bob Marley.
Such
Never
a shame.
won a Grammy.
Yeah, I know.
So, Greg, you got that, right?
I did get that.
Okay, so
Grammys are so stupid.
and Brian, you're the only one who missed it. All right, so the score is John 4, Laura and Greg 3, and Brian 2.
Okay. Which of these NBA stars is Defensive Player of the Year-less?
Okay.
Defensive Player of the Year
John should
less.
go last no matter what.
It is either Tim Duncan or Joakim Noah. Who is Defensive Player of the Year-less?
Okay, Laura.
I can't.
Tim Duncan or
Duncan or
Joakim
Joakim
Noah?
Noah?
Just pick one.
Kim Noah.
Okay, you're saying Noah. Brian.
Tim Duncan.
Greg.
I feel like that's a trick question.
I think Noah won one, so it's Tim Duncan.
I'm with Greg. I think it is Tim Duncan.
Joakim Noah won in 2014. Tim Duncan never won Defensive Player
All
of the
right,
Year.
so everybody but Laura got that, right?
Yes.
Okay, so John 5, Greg 4, Laura and Brian 3. How many are left?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Okay. Which of these NFL head coaches is Super Bowl-less? It is either Dennis Green or Gary Kubiak. Who is Super Bowl-less as a head coach?
I'll guess Dennis Green. Laura.
Green.
Brian.
Kubiak.
Greg.
I think Kubiak won with Denver, so I'm going to say Denny Green.
You're right on it. Kubiak won with Denver in 2015. Dennis Green is Super Bowl-less. These
So
are kind of easy.
who missed that?
I missed
Brian.
it.
You ready? So Laura got it? Okay, so John 6, Greg 5, Laura 4, Brian 3.
John, you are 6 for 6.
Well, let's see if I can run the table.
Yeah. All right.
I hope not.
Which of these MLB stars is MVP-less? MVP-less, which one of these
There's three left.
NBA,
John's gotta go
MLB
first.
stars? Yeah, you got to go first now.
Yeah,
There are
I'll go,
three
I'll, go,
left.
I'll go first.
It is either Wade Boggs or Keith Hernandez. Which one is MVP-less?
I'll guess Wade Boggs. Laura.
Hernandez.
Brian.
Boggs.
Greg.
Yeah, I think it is Boggs.
It is Boggs. Yeah, Keith Hernandez won in 1979.
Boy, Bergman, I'm 7 for 7,
You are.
and I can't break away from you.
No,
You have
no,
6.
I know a lot of these, actually.
Okay.
Okay. Two left?
2 left.
Okay.
Which film director is Oscar-less for Best Director?
No, I'm not going to get there.
Oscar-less for Best Director. It is either Warren Beatty or Alfred Hitchcock. Oscar-less for Best Director. Ireland?
I'm going to say Alfred Hitchcock. Greg.
Yeah, this is not my time to go against you. I'm going Alfred Hitchcock, too.
Laura.
Hitchcock.
Brian.
Hitchcock.
It is Hitchcock. Can you believe that? Never
Beatty won
That's
for
crazy.
Beatty-
Reds, right?
Reds in 1981.
Okay, so wait, there's one left.
One
I
left.
have to go opposite.
Brian and Laura are out.
Sorry, Laura. Thanks for playing, though.
It's all good.
No,
I
you did
should-
fine, Laura. You got 5 out of 8.
Yeah.
I should have won 0. So it'd be like, I own this game.
Now, Ireland, you are...
I'm
8 for
8 for 8. Greg is 7 for 8.
Boy, I made this game really easy, didn't
What
I?
did I
And-
miss? And I'm upset I
And,
missed it
yeah,
now.
so he's got to go opposite me. Basically, I can pull a Clippers and blow this.
Yeah,
So
you
let's see.
can.
Which of these NFL players is Rookie of the Year-less?
Okay.
It is either Josh Allen or Robert Griffin III. Who is Rookie of the Year-less?
I think I know it.
I'm going to say Josh Allen.
Oh, gosh, darn it. That's not fair. You're right. So I have to go Robert Griffin III.
Is it Josh Allen? Boom! 9 for 9.
I knew that. He was absolutely right.
Congrats.
Maybe I made that game too easy.
Oh,
Well, I'm the only one who went 9 for 9.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
mean, I went 8 for 9. But
You
what
went 8
did,
for
what did I
9.
miss? I don't even know what I missed.
Yeah, I don't know which one you missed either.
It was fairly early.
Yeah.
It was early.
Yeah.
I'm always. It's
Dang
hard
it.
to come up with new games.
It's impossible to come up with new
Right,
names.
like this one just popped into my head one day when I was stoned, and I was like, "Huh, how about
So,
one?"
Greg, who's in here next week when
Oh,
we're?
it changes all the
It's
time.
like it's a wheel of rotating
It is.
hosts.
You want to know? Here, let's go through this. So
Okay.
on Monday, it's going to be Ramona and Andy.
Nice.
And Tyler's going to produce with Brian.
Nice.
And then it's Clinton and Beto on Tuesday.
Okay, so it's a rotating wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I can tell you all of them.
Okay, do it.
You want to read? You want to read more things on the air because reading on the air
read
is
the
always.
schedule.
Great
You guys do it
radio,
every day.
guys.
Ramona and Andy back again on Wednesday.
Oh, nice. Triumphant return.
Thursday is Brian Kamenetsky and Marcus Grant.
Becam the athlete. And
By the way,
First
Grant.
appearance for Marcus Grant as an actual host on
nice.
this show.
By
He
the
did it
way,
on
Marcus Grant one
great.
for one all time in Game of Games.
That's right.
We brought him in here and he won his first Game of Games.
Yikes.
And then Friday, big day, Ramona Shelburne and Brian Kamenetsky.
Oh, Ramona and Brian.
Yeah, so he should get both Kamenetsky.
There's
All
a
right.
funny one and there's an athlete.
So
Yes.
I want you guys to tell me something if I'm crazy.
Yes,
yes, correct.
I took my dog. My dog turned the other day.
Happy
Oh,
birthday.
boy.
Oh, happy birthday.
We have never boarded Murphy the dog.
Oh.
Okay, ever.
Right.
So this is going to be the first time.
Yeah.
So today I went to pick Murphy up because I had put him in the car and board him.
Yeah.
I pick him up all the time.
Right.
He had no idea of knowing what I was up to.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I think he knew what he wouldn't let me catch him. I had to try. He knew I was
See,
boarding. How does he know?
I think they always know. I think they know the littlest things.
Do you think? Okay, now again, I'm going to sound like a crazy idiot here, but the only giveaway they were going is I have a suitcase packed in the corner of the room.
I'm sorry. That's the giveaway.
He's that smart.
Oh, yeah. You get the suitcases out. I think the dogs know.
Yeah, they know.
I was packing a suitcase.
So maybe I'm not as crazy as I thought I was because I thought I'm just making this up. There's no way. And then I put him in the car and he was super sheepish, like he was laying down low,
knows.
like
he
I
knows
don't.
I'm either going to the vet and you've never boarded him.
Never.
Probably thinks he's going to the vet.
No, but when I got to the place because he was trained there.
Right.
When we trained him at this place, he was fine. He was excited once we got there, but he knew something was up. I'm telling you, he knew. He's like he didn't want to go. He did, and then in the car, he was like normally he would stick his head out the window. This time, nothing.
Right.
Just like sitting on the seat,
I
staring
think
at
they
me
know.
like, "What are you
I think
doing,
they know.
man?"
So, I was packing a suitcase a couple of weeks ago, wherever I was going, and it was open, and I had it packed, and I come into the guest room, and Ron is sitting.
Ron the dog, the new
Ron
dog.
the dog is sitting in the suitcase. It's almost like he's saying, "Don't forget me, don't forget me, pack me."
Aww.
That was so cute.
Yeah.
He's such a cute little guy.
But I was convinced that my dog knew exactly what was happening, and he had no way of knowing, and he figured
Do you
it
give
out.
your dogs
Suitcase.
a lot of your dog a lot of table scraps?
No, Lisa forbids me. I gave
really?
Reagan, the old dog, I give him to him all the time. And so we're not doing that. And to her credit, to Lisa's credit, this dog, if you put his dog bed next to the table when we're all eating, we'll just sit there and watch us eat. Won't come for food.
Yeah, I feed Ron and Sophie table scraps all the time.
Yeah.
they love it.
Yeah, me too.
Ron, I think, lives on table scraps.
Yeah.
You have a what kind of dog? You have?
Pitbull.
A pit bull, and what's
Yeah.
the name?
Dahlia.
Dahlia.
Yeah,
it's
like
a-
a flower.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
See?
like the
Pitbull.
black Dahlia.
Pitbull, John.
She's the
Pitbull.
sweetest,
Yeah,
honestly.
they scare me a little.
I used to be the same way, honestly. I used to be kind of like, intimidated from them, and then sweetest dog I've ever had.
They-
and I've
they
had
just-
a golden retriever. The Pitbull rivals in sweetness.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I think pit bulls have a bad reputation.
They do. It's because the owners are not good owners,
They're
and they
bad
they
people.
teach them to be like that. I went to a trainer one time. I think I've actually told this story before. Not the same story, but I went to a trainer one time. They said the worst dog that they ever had to train was a golden retriever.
That's
the
not
hardest
true.
to train. No,
No,
golden
the-
retrievers
the-
are smart.
No, yes, but the
They
worst
are.
dog it was this one dog, the most vicious, worst dog that they ever
their
trained.
experience.
Yes, their experience
Okay.
was a golden retriever. It was not a pit bull, and pit bulls are extremely, extremely nice and sweet.
They are.
If you're trained that
Yeah.
way.
Now, when I first got Sophie, she's a beagle. She crapped in the house for 2 years. I couldn't
train her?
Couldn't train her. And all of a sudden, 2 years, bam, she's fine. She's going out the dog door. She's fine. She's 17 now. That's why we don't really go anywhere.
Yeah, that's a good run. For
Oh,
a
that's a
dog.
fantastic run. 17 is amazing. All right, so the guys are out at Yamava. Oh, you know what I meant to read this. Everyone loves a fighter, but in this town, winning matters, especially after an accident. Game of Games brought to you by Jacob and Ronnie. Anyone can fight, but Jacob is here for you when you need a big win. After an accident, go to calljacob.com or call 844-24-JACOB. That's 844-24-JACOB. Let's hit the Super Stager.
ESPN AM 710 Los Angeles. KRDC AM 1110 Pasadena, Los Angeles.
K256CX 99.1 FM Pasadena, Los Angeles.
It's the greatest segment in LA sports radio history.
Oh my God. When the shows come together for magic on the radio.
It will only grow stronger. Super Crosstalk.
Are we ready for Sedano and Calf to join Mason in Ireland?
Super Crosstalk begins.
Super Crosstalk. Presented by Coors Light. Coors Light. Made to chill.
It's time for Super Crosstalk.
Love it.
All right, so Sedano and Cap are at Yamava.
I'm so envious to be at Yamava.
Well, we just looked at a picture of the sandwich, guys, and I don't think I could eat that in, let alone 10 minutes.
The hot dog.
Oh,
The hot dog.
Okay.
The super duper dog.
Yeah.
The 22-inch mega dog
Chris,
is why we're here.
I don't think I could eat that thing in one day, let alone 10 minutes.
So under 10 minutes, but reports are possibly under 5.
No
today.
way.
Let
No.
me
That's
tell
what the
you.
reports are.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Last night, I saw this kid that's going to do this hot dog thing
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
Goes to In-N-Out. Morales, you're going to love this. When
Was
you
there
and I-
dangling onion?
No, but
Oh.
when you and I went and we got our Flying Dutchman,
Right.
how many double-doubles did you and I both eat?
We ate 3 each.
3 each.
God, that's a
Six
strong
pieces of meat.
strong effort by
Okay.
you people.
But no bread,
No bread.
just simply the meat, the cheese, the onions, okay?
Dangling onion.
We ate 6 patties.
6.
6 patties.
Wow. What did this guy do?
My man Stoney last night, I saw him on Instagram. He ate 4 4x4s in 3 minutes.
Wow.
Is that right?
4 4x4s at In-N-Out
That's a lot of meat.
in 3 minutes.
Is he doing
And I'll
it
be
for
honest
the?
with you.
Is he doing it for the bit? Right? He doesn't normally
Well,
eat
he-
like this.
Well,
He's a competitive eater.
Right,
Thanks,
and
He won the hot dog contest one year.
in 2015.
Oh,
and,
wow.
And this guy makes, I guarantee you, a fortune on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And you
I
wish
guarantee
you
you.
could make a fortune on YouTube.
Oh yeah, for sure. He outsmarted us. This guy.
Yeah.
But let me tell you something.
Tell me something.
Watching him eat these 4 4x4s, absolutely disgusting.
Yeah.
I mean,
Competitive eating
we're-
is disgusting.
We're all up in his grill.
The visual of
And
it,
he's
you're
like,
saying. Yeah. Do you think he can out eat me on this pulled pork? It's good.
Looks tasty.
I believe
like
he
that
can
Texas
probably
toast.
out-eat anyone at this point.
So
what
now,
kind of now? Do you guys have the full spread where you got food in front of you and your?
Well, I just
Cappies?
ordered some pulled pork
Oh, nice.
and mac and cheese and Texas toast.
But
because
I'm
I was in the
saving
mood for
myself,
barbecue.
Mace, because Morales and I, after Stoney sets this new Guinness World Record, Morales and I are going to go in from opposite ends
Yeah.
Like Lady and the Tramp.
and try and meet in the middle.
Oh,
11
beautiful.
inches each.
Very
Like
exciting.
Lady and the Tramp. Oh, that's fantastic.
But here's what Cappy offered Pepe yesterday when we were trying to get him to defect.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't get
Yeah,
this.
we got to talk about
yeah,
that, but
we'll
go
talk
ahead.
about that bit. Go ahead, dum dum.
Well, you haven't been here for 3 days. You only came because Beto was great on the show. So
Yeah,
Is
okay.
that really why you only came?
course.
Came back?
No,
I mean, they used to come back on a
because I
Friday.
was feeling better.
Please.
It's never the simplest answer.
I mean, I was in the hospital
I would
Wednesday.
agree,
Give me a
John. Thank-
break.
Does that seem like a Mace type answer?
What?
It is a Friday, Mason.
Right,
It
it's
is
a Friday.
strange you're here on a Friday.
Yeah, no, I think
impressive.
it's upset of the year. I definitely could have taken, but I was.
It may cost you the Chuck Booms Award,
Here's a
but probably not.
Here's
Oh,
a
no,
sad.
that-
Oh, that's a great
That's a
pull.
good-
This has been a
pull.
great week of Ireland bits. Ireland has done a great job this week with all
I'm
the bits.
so
He's been
thrilled.
amazing. And the Chuck Boom Award. That was incredible.
Impressive. That's a good. That's
Chuck
a good
Booms
call.
was
That's a
amazing.
Funny story. I got Ireland. Mace, I got a great Chuck Boom story.
Okay.
So I worked at Fox Sports Radio, obviously, from 04 to 07. We've all worked there at some point or another.
Yes.
And I was there towards the end of the Chuck Boom era, I believe the second time.
Yes.
And one of the managers there told me, about the insanity it was trying to manage him. How he would come in, he would fly in from Cleveland or wherever he was from, and that he came in and they'd have a rental car for him, and he'd rent the car and he'd come to Sherman Oaks and do the show. And then one time he flew back, and they got a call from the rental car company like 2 weeks later. Hey, where's the rental car? And no one had any idea where the rental car was.
My favorite story about Chuck is one time I said to him, he had taken like 8 consecutive Fridays off, and I said,
"Gosh, I mean,
I go, Chuck, God, that's really smart that you built that into your deal that you get Fridays off." He goes, "I don't have it in my deal."
He's got like the Johnny Carson.
And
deal.
I that's what I thought.
Yeah.
And I said, "Really?" He goes, "Yeah, just take them off."
Wow.
Okay, if they're not going to stop you, why wouldn't you?
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's just super smart.
Hey, you guys got to
So
help
here's
me
why-
get. Oh, go ahead, Morales.
Well, you wanted to hear about what happened yesterday.
Yeah,
when
with
he asked
Pepe.
him
Yeah,
to
I need to hear this.
Yeah, because I think we
So
need to have
here's the-
Pepe
I
make a choice
But
here.
just look what's happening right here in front of
Oh
you.
yeah, the dogs are starting to come out.
Oh my
nice.
God, this thing is huge.
Now,
Wait.
Cappy, this is the one that, by the way, producer Funches is here, and he believes he can do a full 22-inch loaded one by himself.
No way.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
Funchy says he's going to do it.
Wow,
Yeah.
what's the green stuff all over there, Chef? Is that a jalapeno?
Yeah, jalapenos
Dude.
and waffle fries, I think, right?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Gosh. So,
Well, they have different varieties here now. There's a couple different varieties.
Look
Nice.
who's here.
yeah,
There's Pepe there?
Cappy, little Cappy.
Oh, little
Cappy.
Cappy.
Little Cappy's here.
Got arrested last time.
Yep, but he's good this time.
Good.
Little Cappy was trying to get
He's
fresh.
out of the clink.
He's on
yeah,
his best
little
behavior.
Cappy got fresh with Lindsay. There's a picture
Yeah.
floating around
Oh,
somewhere.
really?
The
Oh.
hands got quick.
Hey,
Yeah.
well, you can't blame him for
Get
taking
outta
a
here.
shot, you
Yeah.
know?
Shoot or shoot, right?
Right.
Exactly,
Right.
Lynn.
Little
Little,
shot.
Little Cappy's a shooter.
You little
Respect
you
his
little
game, Lindsay.
puppet. Take your
What a
shot.
little
Take your
rascal.
shot, man.
Respect his game, Lindsay
Yeah.
Baseball.
Yeah, yeah. So what's the Pepe deal? You're poaching
So
Pepe.
he was on your show yesterday.
He's
Yeah.
been on
Yes.
our show a lot recently.
No, he was on with Ireland
Yeah,
and
he
Beto.
was
And he
on
hung
yesterday.
around and with Sedano and Cap
And so
for a while.
I was about to go on, and he goes, "I need to talk to you." I go, "Let me do this first, Pepe." Then I walk in the other room, and Lindsay's like, "Oh, Pepe wants to come tomorrow to this, and he wants to come to the concert." I'm like, "I just don't have." Pepe's like, "I need to go to the concert." I'm like, "Pepe, I'm not Ticketmaster." Like, we arranged for Lindsay and I to go to the Stone Temple Pilots and Smashing Pumpkins tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can pull that off. And then I just got irritated, Mace. I got irritated
Yeah.
with Pepe.
Okay.
So then he left because I think he could tell I was irritated.
stormed off.
Then he appears.
No, but he
trying-
came back.
He tries
He came
come
back to show us a picture of a llama.
Right.
He's banging
I
on the
saw
door
that
to
on
get
Twitter,
in.
by the way. There's a llama at his concert.
Well, there's also a llama account now, so
Pepe's llama.
Careful.
Pepe's
So then I got
llama.
mad.
I love that.
Pepe,
Pepe's llama.
Pepe, you
Follow.
show up to our
Fantastic.
events. You're hanging out with us nonstop.
Right.
You made up an excuse of a llama on your phone just to come in.
Right.
It's time for you to declare your independence, Pepe. I'm not saying you can't come down Mason and Ireland, but stop saying you're a part of Mason and Ireland show. You want to be both shows.
Don't do it.
And
No,
that's
no, no.
okay.
This is Chris. I texted you this earlier. We got to make him choose, and here's why.
But
It will
I think
make
that'll
him
break his heart.
It will make him so uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's true.
He does, Pepe
Right.
Pepe likes everybody. He won't want to disappoint anyone, and that's the bit.
Are you going to drive him away though? Because he's
no,
like,
no,
I
wait,
can't
wait.
be
He,
one
no,
or the other.
we like him. So
Yeah,
we're gonna
we discovered Pepe.
we're gonna say to him
30 years ago we
Pepe,
discovered
Pepe,
30 years
you know
ago
what?
we
Hey,
discovered
Cappy,
him.
this is like when you were being recruited
Yeah.
to go to Pitt. Like we're
Right.
we're USC over here. We're offering a bunch of stuff, and you're Alabama. You're offering him a bunch of stuff. He's got to. It's a Sophie's choice for Pepe. It'll be
You know what I want,
impossible
guys?
for him to pick.
I want a 710 tea party.
What is that?
And Pepe needs to get over there and throw the tea bags overboard and declare his independence. That's what I want.
yeah.
What do you want him to do with the tea
The
bags?
Pepe tea
What do
party?
you want him to do with the tea bags?
You want him to do what?
Throw him overboard.
Okay, now here's the thing. Now,
Cap, that's my favorite line from you ever.
This is what we're here for, Johnny. It's not as good as when Cappy begged Pepe, if he declared his independence, he would give him 7 of his 11 inches.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
pretty
I heard
hilarious.
that one. That one is just
That one was pretty
That
funny.
one is just weird.
all right. Well,
And then we got an infamous.
I'm
And
gonna
then
go
we got
gay.
an infamous. Come on, Cappy.
I'm gonna go gay. Oh God, that's funny.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Yep.
So
Oh my
is
God, that's right.
is Pepe scheduled to appear at Yamava, Chris? Did you work it all out?
That's what he said. We've got stuff ready for him. We got a seat ready for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lindsay said she would take him to the slot machine.
So when he comes in, you guys just say to him, "Hey, Mason and Ireland have extended a scholarship offer to you to be part of the Mason and Ireland show, and we here at Sedano and Cap have extended an offer. Which offer do you want? And see what he says.
We should have like a. You know what we should do? We should do like on National Letter of Intent Day or
Right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Where he has hats. He has a
Signing
Sedano
day.
and
He has
Cap
hats.
hat.
He has a
and amazing
Sedano
hat.
cap.
And you know what? We should throw on a Travis and Sliwa one just for that.
Oh, that is
I'm
great.
going to reach for that one as if he's going to pick it.
Yeah.
And then he
Oh,
pulls
that's
back.
funny.
That is
And then,
really
by the
funny.
way, then he unzippers his jacket.
Right, and then it's got a
says-
T-shirt of who he picked.
Yeah, it's got a
Right,
head.
forget
No,
about-
he's got a
forget
head
about
fake. Yeah, he's got a head
Wilding.
like the kids do,
yeah.
George. Like the kids in Miami do. Like they say they're going to Florida and then they switch and go to Miami at the last second.
Right, exactly.
that'd be
You gotta-
very
you gotta
funny.
we got to make it important for social media. We got to make this an event.
So now, are you
So
doing
I-
it? Is Pepe going to pick this afternoon?
Now, honestly, no. I think he should do it on September 16th, which I believe, if I recall correctly, is Mexican Independence
It
Day.
is, yes.
Oh,
I like
yeah,
that.
That's a great idea.
All right, well, hey,
Yeah.
so we between now and then, each show can lure him
Can lobby
with
him.
gifts.
Yeah.
Induce
Yeah.
him.
No,
to
George.
sign
give
it.
him
George has the
NIL.
right word. We each can lobby
We
him.
give him an NIL.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some NIL
got
lined
an
up for him.
NIL
Yeah,
deal for
we're
Pepe.
doing a Pepe NIL deal.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
We're doing an NAEL deal.
Oh, yeah, that's
See
right.
that?
Yes,
Right?
in Spanish.
Right,
Excellent
exactly.
work out of you.
Thank
Were
you,
any
sir.
of those
Thank
letters
you.
correct?
Enya,
Yes, they were. All three of them. Yes.
N-A-E-L-Y.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
impressed,
No,
Cap.
all those were wrong.
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
Well,
and-
you got one right, Mason. You got one
Enya.
right.
Oh, there's no tilde?
No tilde.
Oh.
No, name, image, and likeness. No.
No. All right.
Now that you're looking at these dogs, George, the four of them, this is 88
Right,
inches.
and there is
Okay.
88 inches. Now, the original dog is the one here with the waffle fries and the jalapenos.
Right.
Then there's one that looks like there's some pickles and tomatoes and onions.
Yeah, it's
on
got to
it.
be like a Chicago dog.
Right, and then there's another one here that's got it looks like a Mexican dog. It's got like guacamole and it's got like crema on it.
See.
And then this one has like bacon bits on it.
Let's actually do something. I want to get Funchy's comment on the one he's going to eat, but let's switch, Cappy, before Matt Stoney. You need to switch.
Switch
Both.
to what?
Switch to that headset. That way we don't have to do this while Matt
Okay,
Stoney's
but what about Funchy here?
He gets on the
He
headset.
can get
you're
on the
that's
Matt
guest
Stoney one.
headset. Yeah.
Yeah.
A very
Happy with-
smooth
it's been a long
transition there.
drive.
Yeah, you know,
smooth
well,
I'm
transition.
sorry, Mason.
Kind of how we do things around here.
We just have fun.
It's like the Lee Harvey Oswald prison train.
Show was great on Wednesday, Thursday.
This one requires I hold the button down.
Christopher has put Beto up for like host of the year
I
just
think
off 3
Beto
days.
should be
you
up
know?
for host of the year.
Yeah.
Last year
Yeah.
he took
And-
Bergman all over Dodger Stadium. He
I
got him
know.
into
Well,
the stadium club. He got him in
we
the
were all at
fourth
Dodger
row.
Stadium last night too.
Yeah, Bergman finally learned what it's like to be a VIP.
Well,
It was-
Beto
it was
is the
amazing.
unofficial mayor of L.A.
Yeah, I would agree.
So Producer Funches is here. Producer Funches, you are looking eye level.
Which one is the one you want?
That's the loaded.
This is the one that they want me to eat.
Yeah.
Right, the one with the fries
Everything.
on it and the
Everything.
onions and the jalapenos and the pulled
And I
pork.
was just telling DeAndre and Parker, I think I can do at least half of it.
Wait a minute.
now
Wait,
wait a second.
half
You're
of it. You
backing
said
away.
the
What
whole
happened to the whole
thing.
you were
At
talking
least.
about yesterday.
So you're only an 11-inch guy
No,
too.
I'm gonna try to go to all 22, but I think I can get at least 11.
Okay.
At least.
Oh, by the way, Wild Wing from the Ducks is here. Not to be confused with Wilding, but Wild Wing.
Right.
yeah.
Look at him. Come over here, sir.
So wait a second.
I'm
So
big on mascots.
You want to take down 11 inches of the Big Daddy?
Yes.
And you're
yes.
going to eat it with all the stuff on it.
Yes, you have to.
What's
That's
what's the
impressive.
time limit for Funch? The whole show?
No, he's
No,
got to
10
do
minutes.
half in 10 minutes.
Half
if
in
the
10
pro's
minutes?
gonna
No,
do-
no. Let's not do that.
He's
No,
never
let's
going
not
to
do
make
that.
that.
No.
No.
Let's give him an
He's already
hour.
going to have to sign a waiver,
We
so
have-
let's
yeah.
not do that.
Let's give him
We
an
have,
hour.
Specific GKB
Yeah.
outlines on that. He can just eat the dog at his leisure.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
finish
yeah.
the dog.
All right.
Yeah, if I-
Just finish.
I think if I did it in 10 minutes, I don't think I could do it, but I mean,
No.
an hour,
We'll give you through
you know,
through the end
we're
of the
pick-
show.
You're picking at it for a little
Right.
bit.
We'll
you
give
know?
him to the
Yeah.
end of the show. I thought Ireland had a good idea.
Yeah.
Actually, picking
for
at
once.
it doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's just the pork belly on the
Yeah.
outside of the dog that's got me like a little. I don't know if my stomach can handle that.
Pork belly is delicious.
Really
I know, but
delicious.
George,
Pork
I
really
belly,
rich.
which you might
I brought a
find in
brand
a
new-
bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich.
I
Do you-
brought a
do you not
brand
know what
No,
that's
I
from?
don't know what that's from.
When
No.
they're explaining
Was that
to
a drop?
Eddie Murphy in Training Places what pork bellies are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he breaks the
Yes.
fourth wall and looks at the camera like, no blank, Sherlock.
Hey guys,
Should've known that.
you're at Yamava. They have a bunch of concerts coming up that I want to go to.
Yeah.
Do you think?
One tonight.
What do you want to do? You want to see the Killers? You want to see Dave Matthews? What do you want to see?
I want to see Dave
Lionel
Matthews,
Richie?
the Killers, Lionel
Dancing on the
Richie,
ceiling?
Morales. Can I tell you
and
something?
Dave Matthews.
Lionel Richie
me too.
is one of the best 5 shows I've ever been to. I've seen him
bet.
twice.
Well, we might have to come out here September 16th for that one.
Yeah,
here at
he
Yamaha.
is-
But you got to plan for
Spectacular.
it. You can't be like Pepe the day
No.
before.
I need a ticket.
Dave Matthews is sold out, but I want to go. I want to get in there
Oh
somehow.
my God!
Sold out.
That's such a great stoner concert.
Sold out is a casino term.
Good thing you're on PA
Hey, King
blasting
Guy.
all
Hey,
over
King Guy.
Yamaha.
If we need,
Oh, it's been
if we
sold
need a
out
little-
since they announced it.
Right. So if you need a little VIP though, that's you got to know the right people at Yamaha.
Oh, and then Ed Sheeran's going to be there.
Right.
That's a good show. October
Johnny,
18th.
you hear Ed Sheeran's new song, the one that they're using on Hard Knocks?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
see, I was told I downloaded it, Cappy, after I heard it on Hard Knocks, and then Mason informed me that it's 3 years old.
Oh, I thought it was brand new.
I did
thought they
too.
just
It's an
dropped that
oldie.
junk.
It's
yeah,
an
I
oldie.
did too.
They just dropped it.
All right, I thought the exact same thing. All right, so you've got a full show at Yamaha. What time are you going to miss part of the
And a
concert?
big crowd. Huge crowd
Nice
here.
crowd.
Yeah.
Good.
I love
Big
Yamaha.
crowd. Yeah, you
Is
hear
the,
them cheering?
Is the
Yeah. A lot
circle
of
there?
people
Is
here.
the circle there?
Circle is arriving. Traffic is tough on a Friday, as
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It took me 2 hours to get here from downtown LA after doing the
Has
TV the
has
NBA
little
Today
Cappy
today.
said anything inappropriate to Lindsay yet?
Other than touching her allegedly.
I don't think he talks.
And for those that are listening, Little Cappy is a puppet, just so we know it's not a real person.
but apparently Lil Cappy's fresh.
But here's the thing about Lil
No,
Cappy.
he's like Little Penny from the old Nike commercial.
Correct. Yes, exactly, John.
But
Perfect.
the
Lil
weird
Cappy.
thing about Lil Cappy is the guy who has Lil Cappy is
Tommy.
He's not a ventriloquist.
A real ventriloquist,
No,
right?
he's
yeah.
not. His lips
well,
are moving
excuse me.
every time I see
Excuse
Cappy
me.
talk.
Excuse me.
Yes.
The man is a ventriloquist in training, a.k.a. a VIT.
You can
Okay.
A fit.
He's a VIT.
You
okay?
can see his
And-
lips moving. He's
but,
just talking.
But by this time next year, you'll see a completely different type of performer.
Okay.
And I think you should support my man.
I
Yeah,
I love the guy. I love puppets. They're great.
Okay.
So I'm all for Tommy and Little Cappy.
Okay, now what Tommy does, and it's brilliant, is he puts
Little Cappy's hand in front of his mouth, so you can't really see, except you could still see him talking.
It doesn't matter.
I'm with
Cappy
Mason
just
on
touched-
this.
He's
Little
a
Cappy
VIT.
just touched me.
Respect
He
the
got
VIT.
Little Cappy went in between my I unbuttoned my shirt a little bit
Yeah.
more than I should.
He is
probably.
fresh.
He was in there.
Oh, right. So and he's fresh and
He was looking for lettuce.
experimental.
Nice.
All right, boys.
like you,
Good
Cap.
luck with the all-you-can-eat event. It sounds exciting.
Is it going to be on
Yeah.
social, by the way?
Yeah. Oh, by the way, one last thing. Jonathan Watson, who's one of our loyal listeners, one of our most loyal listeners,
researcher.
says that September 16th falls on a Saturday in regards to Pepe, but we could do it as the 15th because it is the official beginning of Hispanic Heritage Month. So nonetheless, we'll do the 15th for Pepe.
All right, Pepe on the 15th has to pick a team. He's either going Mason and Ireland or Sedano and Cap.
Right.
And
he'll have a hat.
we will be recruiting him like
And a
crazy.
Wilding T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, gentlemen,
Guys,
have a great weekend.
Have a blast and a great weekend. We will see you soon. Mason and Ireland, 710 ESPN.
With only